what's up guys? Alright, so this is a guide on how to beat the whole first village section on Village of Shadows difficulty or Voss difficulty. All these strats work on every single fucking difficulty. They're great. If you just want to get to the village horde part where you gotta survive for 4 minutes, skip to 241 in the video. However, I will be detailing how to get there much easier on this difficulty or any difficulty with using much less resources. There are some very good strats on the first and second Lycan fight that help a lot. Like on the very first Lycan, you don't even need to fight him, shoot him, do anything, you just run past him like Usain Bolt and grab those bolt cutters.
Whatever shall I do?
See what I did there?
Oh, where is he?
I'm a terrible human being.
Oh,
And he just despawns, he runs away, it's weird, I don't know, I don't get it, it's just how it is. Lol. Go right, grab the Chem Fluid, the herb, the shack, and then run up to the first house. There will be handgun ammo on the shelf upstairs. There will also be, I believe, Chem Fluid or some other, I think it's Chem Fluid, on the floor right there. Make sure to grab that, and make sure to grab the handgun ammo downstairs as well. Also, you don't need to barricade that shelf at all. The guy just sits in the door the whole time, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't know how to open a door.
If we count all the times I've missed,
on this fight, you're gonna want to be non-stop moving, blocking anytime you think he's gonna attack you or that he is going to attack you. Just completely unloading into him, trying not to miss shots at all. Most of my fights with this guy, it ends up me either having 1 or 2 bullets left, sometimes even 0 bullets left, and I just barely kill him, or I have to kill him with my knife. By that point, there's not even really a point in still going, and I'm just going to restart. You can also cheese strat him for like a few seconds on certain obstacles. Stairs is a good one to do that on, if you just go over the edge and just look down.
Bad corner for me to be
sometimes on little poles in that back corner, or on the staircase. But it's usually only for a few seconds, he never permanently gets stuck.
Thank the Lord. We did it, boys. Alright. Been peeping on, yeah, routing for...
So, the upcoming part is the survival part for 4 minutes. It was recently found, and it makes this part a whole fucking shitload easier, although it does seem RNG based. There is some really good RNG for it, and then there's some kind of bad RNG for it. It works on every difficulty, and it seems to be a lot more consistent on hardcore than Village of Shadows, but it still works on Village of Shadows, and is much more helpful on Village of Shadows than anything else. Still helps a lot on hardcore, though. The strat doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to do every single thing I do perfectly, just like I do, because it is random, but there are some things that seem to make it a bit more consistent.
If I see 1 to 2 guys in the way, I definitely need to just...
I will also be detailing in the video on the screen how to deal with the bad RNG, if you get to the bad RNG on it.
Get the strat down.
So right here, we just run past here, right between the tree and that blue barrel, around when that Lycan is either getting up or about to get up. You want to put 1 bullet into him. You just want to maintain max speed, pass everything, get through the door, try and not get caught on anything when you're running, and just get down here into the hole, get into the bottom left corner. You don't have to do it exactly. I have done this with getting caught on some walls a little bit. I think even in this run I got caught on the corner of the house that I was originally leaving. And you can run to the left of the table as well. You have to be looking in the same exact spot. You don't have to crouch 180 backwards, all that. If you do get good RNG on this, you're able to survive for 2 minutes. Basically have 2 minutes of free safety out of the 4-minute timer. It is fantastic and it's amazing, and you love it.
This is where we'll see.
If it's bad RNG, you're guaranteed safety for about 50 seconds. If you fuck up the strat, you're guaranteed safety for about 30 seconds.
So I think it is very possible to make it consistent. I think you just gotta like shoot them.
So basically, around the 2-minute mark, there's going to be a Lycan that just runs up in the doorway, and you're going to see him. And it's if you get bad RNG, it'll have 50 seconds, 30 seconds for if you fuck it up. Before he jumps down, you're going to want to position yourself in the back right corner. You kind of want to back up and go to the right, and then just hold forward, sprint past him. That way you can get past him without taking any damage. I end up fucking it up in this run and get caught on the ladder because I stay on the left and I don't position myself to the right.
I've not seen anyone do it 3 times in a row, I don't think.
There is also a large Lycan in this basement on this difficulty. It's not there in any other difficulty.
The first guy will pop up. I have to make sure to not be looking at this ladder when that happens.
There you can see I get mad because I suck and I get caught on the ladder because I didn't do the strat properly.
Oh my god, I hate this stupid fucking
You wait for that Lycan to get near the flower to explode it as a huge hitbox. It will get stunned. You stay close to the fence here because it seems to make it less likely to get hit by an arrow. Just run straight in here, barricade the door, grab every single item inside, and then wait for enemies to break through and explode the barrel on them when they get close to you.
Oh, I can make another heal. And I already have one, so that's pretty huge.
I also end up getting hit quite a bit here. You can probably escape. Like, I end up getting hit after I escape. You can probably escape using the ladder. I use more of the speedrun strat for this, where I don't use the ladder because the ladder pauses the timer. And I end up getting hit and taking a lot of damage because A, I didn't block twice, and B, there's just a lot of enemies in the way. Typically, if there's like 2 or 3 guys on the left right there, you just try and go under the house to try and get inside it. It might work out better. Since there's only one, I took the risk and went to the left. Make sure to get that box now, grab the herb, barricade this door, grab all the items inside this house. Once you get all the items in the house, you just sit right next to the flower and you kind of keep your camera view between the door and the ladder, because an enemy can come up from that ladder as well as an enemy after they break through the front door. I don't just immediately run. I just sit there and I milk a little bit of time. A good thing is, you know, milking time when you can.
It's almost been 4 minutes. So
Milking every single second you got.
we're doing solid.
And boom, there you go.
Let's go.
You get grabbed by the invisible man that was behind you and thrown out across the entire map into the middle of the map, and you beat it. You can trigger that cutscene while inside a house, by the way. You can trigger it while inside a house. It doesn't make any sense how, but it still works while inside a building, so don't worry too much if you're outside or inside. You get the timer, you're good, just don't be on a fucking ladder. Ladder pauses a 4-minute timer, which is why speedrunners will avoid using ladders. People say all the time about this strat, oh, you could just sit on the fucking ladder, bro. Like, that's all you did. That's what I did. Like, no, they didn't do that. It doesn't work. I've tried it a billion times because of it. Those people have no friends. Don't listen to them and don't associate yourselves with them. We discriminate against ladder boys in this house. I'm just saying. Yeah, here's an extra clip.
Oh yeah, dog. You didn't know?
Of me not knowing a guy was in that house on this difficulty and freaking out.
What the fuck?
Hope
Wait,
you
there's
guys
a
all
guy
have
in
a
the
great
room?
day. Hope this
No.
strat helped you out a lot.
Ah! Get me to the save! Get me to the save!